Lisa Ascolese, welcome to my living room.
And welcome to mine. How are you?
I am good. I love your outfit.
I'm trying to be quarantine chic. I love just being relaxed. And listen, we need relaxation somewhere. If we could put on our denim, play a couple of games, do whatever we need to do to bring the temperature of the craziness down, we do what we have to do. And you look beautiful too. How are you?
My natural look. I haven't touched I don't even know where my makeup is, but because I want to be authentic. If I was here in like an evening gown in my living room, that wouldn't be real. So I want to be real for this series.
I almost did that. I was like, maybe I should dress up for the occasion, but no, I won't.
But you look adorable. Where are you calling in from?
I'm home. I'm in my dining room and just hanging out here.
Okay, how's everything in Brick?
I don't know numbers, and I try not to listen to that. I don't even name the thing that's happening because I don't want to give it more strength than it has or more power. So I don't know what the numbers are. I just pray that people are safe here and everywhere. New York City, we're not that far from the metropolitan area, so I just continue to pray. You know, my son is there, lots of friends, and my son is at the front lines of things that are happening. He does a lot of testing, and so I just hold my breath. I pray and I ask God to just keep us all safe and just let us wash through this. Let us flesh through this crazy time that is so unexpected. But I mean, isn't that life too? Like, it's all about the unexpected. But you know, it kind of, I think in some areas, it grounds us. It brings us to a level of understanding that we got 5 minutes on this planet. I really believe that we got 5 minutes, and you do the best you can in the 5 minutes that God has given us to be on this planet.
You mentioned your son, that he's on the front line. Where is he working?
My son is a director for AIDS Healthcare Foundation in New York City, and has been a director there where they test people for not only AIDS, but COVID and everything else. They give them housing, and they make sure that they're okay for people who don't have places to live. So yeah, he's doing testing. He does testing every single day. He's got a team of people who do it also. And my heart breaks every single day for all of those who are on the front lines, because they don't know what happens after all of this happens, because we know nothing, Lisa. Nothing.
Yeah. Is it slowing down for him?
There is a slowing down, and thank God for de Blasio and Cuomo, and I'm calling them by their last names, but we're getting that, all of that information all the time. And yes, so my son sees a slowing, and unfortunately, those who have underlying infections and other diseases, are unfortunately those who are the most at risk. And he sees it. Some of these people are his friends, his clients, and it's heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. It's horrible. He called me last week, and he goes, "Mommy, such and such died. They died." It's crazy.
Let's switch gears to something a little more positive. I want to know how you've spent this quarantine time creating, because I know you're such a creative mind, so I am sure the wheels have been spinning.
Oh, beyond crazy. But you have to understand something. I work with factories all over the world. So besides working with my incredibly creative clients, and just making a production list every single day, my work has not stopped, ever. I try to make it stop. So I get up every once in a while, and I'll go play on I'm pointing over there, like you can see it. I have a Pac-Man machine. I get up, I go play Pac-Man, I play Galaga, and I put some keys, because Phil is a musician, he's got his keyboards out, and I play music, and I try to take myself away from it. But how it's impacted my business is emotionally for people. People are emotionally affected by this, and this is really what it is. However, we got to keep it moving, because when we get out of this space, which is momentary, we're going to hit the ground running bigger and better and faster and more creative than we ever have. So my innovation, I don't even have time to invent the stuff that I'm inventing, because so many people are calling me and saying, Lisa, now I'm thinking of so many inventions. I have so many inventions. What do I do? And I go, let's do this. Let's make it happen. So nothing is stopping me from running my business at all, ever. This is a time where people can use their creativity to change the world. Change the world. You talk about masks, you talk about people, you talk about protection for people in hospitals and just different ideas and inventions in your home and how you keep your children safer. It's definitely a time and a place where it's thought-provoking, Lisa. This is a thought-provoking time. So I'm losing my mind. In a good way. In a good way.
It must be the name Lisa, because I get the same thing. I mean, not with inventions, but with like video ideas and just promotional ideas. So I have not stopped for 2 seconds during this time.
I'm sure you're creating left and right. This is a video. This works with this. We can use this B-roll. We can use this footage. We can use like what happened 4 years ago. We can connect, I mean, I get it. I get it. It's what I do every single day of my life.
And, because a lot of our business, or bulk of the business, is event driven. So all of a sudden, these nonprofit galas that we provide video production support for are being canceled. So how are we going to transition to a virtual gala? So I've been working with those clients and figuring out how to get video content done and produced, and taking things that were already done and repackaging them. So I wish I had more time to myself. I think weekends, though, are still weekends. I think people still have that boundary. It's crazy that I still feel there aren't enough hours in the day, even though I don't get in my car and go anywhere.
Yeah, no, there aren't enough hours in a day. And that's because of your amazing mind, and
thank you.
Really, thank God for you that you keep people motivated and keep people in business. And this is what's going to help to restart our economy, which it's always going to go. Like, it's always going to be moving and evolving. And because of people like yourself, Lisa, like, you just keep people inspired. And it's really what it's all about. You think constantly. If we didn't do this, where would we be? Honestly, you got to keep on thinking, keep on moving, keep creating. This is not the end of the world. This is the beginning. This is a pivot to a new society, a new generation. Oh my gosh. My kids call me every day, Ma, I thought of something else. I'm like, I can't wait for this pandemic, whatever I named it, to be over, because I cannot wait to see what's going to happen once this is over. You talk about starting a whole new society of innovation. You think we're at in a place where we have innovation? This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
You know what's funny? And I've said this to others before, because you're an entrepreneur, so you'll understand this. People that don't necessarily think themselves as one, they're finally getting to see what it's like to be, because you have to be, okay, you have all this time now, and you have to be entrepreneurial and filling it up and making sure you don't go crazy. And you might discover a passion that you never knew you had. And I mean, that's what being an entrepreneur is all about.
I love that so much. See, as an entrepreneur, you're always busy. As an entrepreneur. And for those who unfortunately lost positions, their jobs, and where they were getting a paycheck to do whatever they were doing, and God, I mean, I pray to God that they all have income coming in if they apply for unemployment, whatever it is. But those people, especially those people who have an income but are no longer doing what they're doing, are in the best positions that they could ever be in life, especially if they're creative and they're innovative. Even if they're not, now's the time to innovate, to create, to think about things that are in your home that don't work for you, to create new products. This is it. This is what creates and inspires billionaires, multi-trillionaires. The biggest, the greatest entrepreneurs have been born through silence, okay? Silence, sitting and looking meditating and looking around the room and going, how can this pen get better than it is? All of you listening out there, listen. You are creating a whole new generation of young entrepreneurs who need jobs. And this is where it begins.
You were still staying relevant and pivoting, and people are seeing that you're at the forefront of that. I think they're going to gravitate toward you when they're able to, when this is all over.
They have to be inspired though. Like there's got to be somebody who inspires people, because they don't, listen, we all get down. We all get down, but you need somebody to lift you up. Talk to people also, which is really important in everything I speak to. Talk to people, speak with people who inspire you, who encourage you, don't bring you down, don't give you the negative about the things that they think they know about. Just stay with people who inspire you and take that positive energy. We're not always able to do that. And I don't even know how to, you can't teach that, but just listen, because it's there. Listen to people who are inspirational, who are true, who are transparent, who really love you, who are not out there to just take you for your money, because there's going to be a lot of that right now today, girl.
Yeah.
So it's all about inspiring and teaching each other, and lifting each other up every single day. How do we do this? How do we stay connected? How is it? It's through our hearts. Let's stay connected. Let's lift each other up. Let's figure out a way to get through this stinky thing that's happening. We're not going to let us bring us down. I'm a New Yorker at heart, born in London, raised in Brooklyn, but New Yorker, and I will not let this pandemic, pull me down or anybody I know.
Amen to everything you just said. So where can people find out more about you, and if they have a product that they want to pitch and lift off the ground?
So you can get in touch with me. My day-to-day business is inventingatoz.com. That's inventingatoz.com. Our conference, which is really postponed at this point, but happening, is AOE. AOWIE, which is the Association of Women Inventors and Entrepreneurs, where there is music, inspiration, great speakers, celebrities, food, music, education. And I don't know when that's going to happen. It's postponed. Again, it was supposed to be April 19th, which was this past Sunday. But it's definitely going to happen. But if you want to get in touch with me, no matter what it is, you're developing a product, an idea, a business, again, it's inventingatoz.com. And you got to be on my podcast, speaking of which.
Yeah, totally. Tell me when.
I have the Inventress podcast that we need to talk about too.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's set up a date. Let's set up a time. And until then, please lift each other up all the time. And sometimes you just got to use your foot. Okay.
Yes. Lisa, it was so good to see you. I'm so happy we did this.
Thank you for having me on your show, Lisa. Stay safe. Stay comfortable.
Yes, you too. Yes. You don't have to tell me twice to do that. All right. Bye, Lisa. Thank you.